Okay. Master. Master Wiseman. Welcome.
It is strange being here, especially with this form I have been forced to take.
I understand, Master, but this will be worth it, I promise.
Very well then.
Let us begin our tour of the archives.
The shizzle. Really? I don't know. I don't know how else we were supposed to open this, so yeah.
Dicks. Open with dicks.
These are the Shadow Duo.
Yes.
We're totally prepared for this. Hello, as always, I mean Shadow.
I'm Shadow Below 7.
And we're joining the Psycho here to talk a little bit more about Bendy. Since it's been 2-3 months since we finished Chapter 5, and now we're finally getting our chance to look at the archives.
Yep.
Basically, the plot point of my nightmare world.
So, just to keep in check, I'm actually playing it on my end, so you guys are just the observers.
Yeah, because it was still kind of broken.
Wait, you started without me?
Beyond retarded.
Yeah. I had to
Master?
play Chapter 5, pretty much the entire game, just to get back here.
I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I brought him here, Riala.
You did what now?
Oh.
Riala, relax. It's just giving him a tour of the archives.
Oh, wow.
See?
This is a fully fledged area.
It is rather organized.
Let me see.
Yep.
Welcome to the archives.
Here's the story.
The Ink Machine began when the developer/cartoonist known as the Meatly experimented with bringing a sketch 2D style into a 3D world.
Didn't he say that in one of his Q&A videos that he wanted to make something that looked like you were walking through a sketch?
I think.
That was the idea of my nightmare.
Now we're walking through looks like a museum in a minute.
An inspiration.
After turning the idea into a horror game,
Since I'm an artist myself, it could be a good nightmare.
And released on February 10th in 2017.
Indeed,
I never played the first chapter.
Depends on how these humans react.
A lot of people did.
Let's just say it's the art of darkness.
Because earlier it was on, what was that website called?
We'll see how that plays
out. Yeah, it was on Game Jolt first.
But during the time, it has been evolving. You'll see in this archive, of course, Master.
With a freaky ass smile. Remember that?
Yeah, and
that
Boris was like so muscular, even Gotti would go hard for it.
Okay. Hang on. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with global indie gamers almost overnight. The Meatly and Mike Mood decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy and tell a most unique Ink story. And the entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half.
And Bendy's birthday is actually February 10th, which is 6 days before my birthday.
Changed over development as characters and models were refined from their early thrown together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes at that process.
Well,
ready?
I mean,
yes.
For starters, here's the original Ink Machine.
Here's the original Ink Machine.
Until Chapter 4's full rework of the previous chapters.
It's smaller than I remember, Shadow.
It's very tiny.
It's rather small.
Yeah, wasn't it bigger the
Oh, trust me. After the update, it was very huge.
Indeed, it was ginormous.
And the original giant case of grape juice in the back.
The
original Ink Machine. Before a major visual upgrade, this version of the Ink
was the
Machine
one used in the game, much as this machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version.
I actually do like the change from this standard machine into something that keeps on going down. It's like you're
like it's following you
as you're descending the entire studio.
Yeah.
So this
very,
was a good starting
very
point, but
positive.
Its entire rework version was actually a lot more fitting.
Yeah, because I feel like it kind of seemed
Are you
kinda
ready for
dumb.
the Bendy's,
From,
Master?
Like, what was it, chapter 4 that changed everything?
I've heard
Or
of
was it
this
chapter
Yeah,
ink
3?
demon.
chapter 4 was when everything got overhauled.
Right.
Yeah.
Never once had
And
met him.
it kind of seemed kind of dumb that the ink machine just stayed on that
Well,
top floor
you're about
of
to
the
meet the
studio while you
prototype
kept going
first.
down.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like,
But
wondering,
first,
like,
you're gonna
is
meet
that
the
thing return?
character
But
you're
then,
playing
yeah, it
as.
did, and it's bigger than before.
Indeed.
Yep.
Also, holy
Yeah.
oh.
Henry Stein.
Nothing.
There's no player model available.
Just the hands.
Once an equal business partner of Joey
Well,
Drew,
since
Henry
you're playing
Stein
as
was a
Henry
talented
Stein, it
animator
kind of
and
makes
character designer
sense.
until
Yes.
leaving the company around 1930. His place in Joey Drew Studios' history is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumored to be the true creator behind so many of the studio's most memorable characters.
Basically, Bendy, Boris, Alice, and the
Shall
Butcher
take my
Gang.
place, says Henry Stein.
I see.
Oh, we got an
And
achievement.
an achievement too.
Find out where you belong. In the archives.
I guess him being completely invisible isn't a bad thing. I mean, it's not like he had
Exactly where I
place
place my incompetent nightmares and those who dare defy me. Of course, Master, of course. They need to be put in their place.
Of course,
Well,
Master.
that's your default move, as is mine, so no changes.
Anyways, shall we continue the tour?
Wait,
Yes. Let us.
What?
is this? This is the boss
The
of
ballroom.
Mega Boris. Is it?
Oh yeah.
Boris, you mean? Speaking of the devil, there he is over there.
We'll get to him. Let's start over.
Whoa.
Here's Concept
Oh,
Bendy.
dear God, what in the hell is that?
Concept
Impressive.
Bendy. This is the first version of the Bendy ever modeled, except
This
we've never
is the
seen
first
this in
idea of
Chapter 1.
Bendy
On
that I
the
have in
earliest
mind.
concepts, Bendy was much smaller and had a
In my
cuter,
nightmares, Master.
most unusual face, with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth.
It's like
was the Meatly inspired by the movie Teeth?
Or the thing, for that matter, since that kind of seems parallel to that as well.
maybe
And,
like the
Or a
Resident
little
Evil
shop of
dogs.
horrors.
Yeah.
Or that
For
too.
those- And like for those who want to know what Teeth is, knock yourself out, but you're gonna be very afraid.
I'm sorry, I thought we were playing Bendy and the Ink Machine. I didn't realize we were playing Smash with Piranha Plant already in.
Oh, God damn it. You reminded me I still need to get fucking Joker. And I don't even play Persona,
Yes.
God damn it.
For
Well, that comes with
Persona.
the pack, so if you bought the pack, you're good to go.
I did not, so...
Wow,
yeah,
that
no,
design
what
right
is that
there.
picture? Let's scroll up there. Oh my goodness.
That is impressive.
That's a
A
concept
lot of
art.
initial concept designs. Let's get to the pictures once we go around with the models.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, this
I
is
remember from
Alpha
Markiplier.
Bendy.
The
There
Alpha
he
Bendy.
is.
This
There's
is
the Bendy we knew.
this
from
is the
first
original game used design
Yeah.
of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred to as Bird Poop with Face, with a smile among the development team.
Okay.
It actually
You
looks
kind
a,
of see where they got that name from.
looks a little different from what I remember. I thought it was literally a literal blob on a face. I don't remember these shoulders. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it like when you played the Game Jolt version of Chapter 1 and
All
you
he
get
does,
that
all he does is
teaser.
move his head. Yeah.
You get that teaser at the end where he's like slowly advancing upon you in the pentagram room.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And all he really did when you approached him, all he did was move his head.
Not
Exactly.
Not like when he not like now when he just straight up lunges right at you.
Yeah, he just tries to
Yeah,
grab
that's
you.
pretty much what he does.
I actually got an
Current
idea about that. Okay, here's the
Beta
thing.
Bendy.
Here's the
Beta
Chapter 2 one.
Bendy.
Beta Bendy. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade, and the title character got a new model as well.
Yeah.
It is
Remember that
rather
from Chapter 2?
intimidating.
Says, wouldn't it be cool if out of nowhere Bendy just jumped out of the ink and scared us?
You had one fucking job.
Yep.
Shut up.
I have to say, they upgraded it pretty well from the previous one.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
This model still has the visual, like, heat stroke look. It's like, you can't
Yeah.
see, maybe you can't see it on mine, but it's
He's
slowly,
shimmering. What the
Yeah.
hell? See that shadow?
What?
it
Look
shimmers again.
closely at that model. It's shimmering.
Very
Oh, yeah,
much. It
it's
shimmers.
Sparkly.
How do we not notice? Well, then again, we were currently
Updated.
running up away from him, so... course we wouldn't notice something like that.
Which now leads to the Ink Bendy we know,
The
with a
Ink
new
Bendy.
visual. Again, this time its face actually crawls down with ink. And it looks a bit scribbled towards the face, too.
Sure does.
The smile looks whiter as well, I noticed.
Ink Bendy. Ink Bendy as we know him today. Although similar to Beta Bendy, this upgraded version was remodeled, enhanced with a higher polygon count, and given new ink effects. Only going through its face, bow, and glove. Yeah, not bad.
That is true. Very much true.
And then finally, the
And finally,
of
the Beast Bendy.
Oh, Lord.
Beast
Hello,
Bendy.
hello, handsome.
A fucking speed demon, as you so
That
graciously put it.
is indeed
We'll
a
talk about that in a
beast.
second. Ink Bendy's horrific final
Yes,
form in Chapter
and
5
Master,
pulled
he could
away
kill
the cartoon
anyone
facade,
with one
revealed
hit.
The demon within. With tiny,
Impressive.
stub little legs, but
He's a
giant
literal
teeth out of
demon.
I guess you skipped leg day.
Yeah, I don't
Wait.
think anyone was expecting this design. I was expecting something more.
Also,
grim or, you know, obviously
Someone
the
actually
answer
got on
to who
top
Bendy
of the
was.
Beast
Turns out
Bendy
he was
and jumped
actually
on his
whole-
head.
his own entity
Really?
the entire time.
Yeah,
A
and
failed
also
experiment.
I did it too.
All
How'd
this
that
time
go?
We've been attacked by a tadpole.
I just felt relieved just jumping on his
More
head,
like a frog at this point.
just getting out my anger that how much he
Anyway,
killed
what I
me
say
in
is,
that
Actually,
chapter.
would have been interesting
I
if all
see.
4 of these versions were in the main game.
Oh, that would've been
Think of it this way,
awesome.
Chapter 1, it just came out of the ink machine, so it's not perfected yet. Then Chapter
Yeah.
2, it finally gains its body, but it still has this limp. And Chapter 3, it's still doing its limp. But Chapter 4, this model finally shows up. And you can actually see how demonic it becomes because you can see those spines on its back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know what those are supposed to be. They were supposed to be like wings or tendrils or something. I really don't know.
I think that's supposed to be a
from this angle,
spine
you can
or
actually-
something.
Yeah, it's
like
supposed to be a
it's just
spine.
a
But look at
black
that.
face right on top of a smile, and you can still see the ink flowing past more of the black parts.
That is
It's
interesting.
like an open window.
You got a face only
Love
in
is an
mother's love.
open door.
We're doing that, seriously.
Yeah, again, I was not expecting him
Yes,
to turn
yes,
full
we are.
beast mode. I even got ran over him by him.
Mhm.
I dare
Twice.
everyone to put
And
a
they
hand-
were doing
to put
so
their hand
well.
in his mouth, see if he tries to
Yep.
bite it.
Wanna bite?
No! Ah! Okay, wasn't expecting that.
Oh, the beta. Okay, I think
Beta
this is
searchers.
Chapter 2, also on Steam.
Yeah.
The beta searchers.
These are my
Earlier
level
in
3
development,
nightmares.
With just a few
I
weeks
can pretty
to
much
create
see
Chapter 2,
why.
the beta searchers were designed in record time.
But this is the first
before
attempt.
We were told later on, they were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game, and boy, you can tell how stiff they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're probably
Indeed.
there's like their top half showing, and the bottom half is just wiggling its legs that you can't see.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch is certainly something, I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
Didn't do much of an attack either. Unlike its final Okay, I don't
The
remember
final
I
searcher.
don't remember the game freeze framing it like that before. But yeah, these look so much better.
This is
and
the
more
final
believable.
searcher.
Mhm.
The final
Just a bit.
searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and more human appearance. Yeah, I can tell. They were actually much better. Yep, it's
Sammy
Sammy
Sammy Lawrence.
Sammy.
Beta Sammy.
With his first appearances in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. And, probably shoes for that matter.
Yes.
I
He's got
remember,
stubby legs.
The original Chapter 2.
You got them stubby
you hear his
legs.
steps, and it sounded like sticky ink every time he steps. So, well, that's what I believed.
Yeah.
He is what he is how he died. Stiff.
Yeah.
And very. It didn't even fit all the way around him. I
Nope.
wonder if it.
No.
Is that like Boris's? I don't remember. We'll get back to that. At the final
Ah,
Sammy,
there
that's
we
what
go.
they were talking about, and he's got a pair of shoes.
Finally.
Final Sammy is Sammy Lawrence's final
This
form.
is the final Sammy.
With a bulked-up stature and more powerful
Yes.
limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. Not to mention he got a brand new animation in Chapter 4 that was much better than the staring at you randomly for about 30
Yes.
seconds look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be willing
Yes.
to agree with that.
Mhm.
I mean, We actually did eventually get to see
And
his
he looks
face,
so
but there was really
intimidating when
no
he
facial
did
features,
get
unlike
close
the
up to your
in Shadow
face.
Searchers.
Yep, he sure
Yeah.
did.
Oh,
It can make
there's nothing
any
over here,
bones.
but
The lost
these,
ones.
what were these called again? The Lost? No, not.
The lost one.
Oh yeah, I was right.
Yes,
The Lost
the
ones.
Lost
There's
ones.
nothing here, so considering it came with chapter
I
4,
call
I
them
guess it
the
was
level
a main thought.
1.5.
Perhaps.
Also, I've been
You know,
going.
I still don't think we ever really found out who the lost ones
Level
really were supposed to
1.5.
be, you know?
It's
Like the running theory that Shadow and
Being
I
a
had
little
was that
better,
they
a
were the
little
remnants of the
humanoid, but
studio,
still has
then
his
they came
ATM
after us in
vent,
chapter 5, and that kind of blew that out the window.
but with the
wasn't Sammy,
glowing
like,
eyes.
holding him, like keeping them safe. That was their haven or something.
Yes.
Well,
I know.
I remember in chapter 4, like they didn't even attack you. Some were even crying in the corner. So, like that was when I initially.
There's no
thought
history
that
about
Shadow
the
was
lost
still
ones
five
yet,
Regis.
but we
Yeah.
believe it's the
I wonder if that was
employees
a
of
haven
Joiju
for 'em, and then we killed
Studios.
Sammy, and so we had to kill them all just
Yeah.
to get them off our backs.
Makes
That
sense.
would be an interesting theory.
The Alices.
Oh, there's no
Yes.
pedestal. I like to know the backstory between the Alices.
Hey, Shadow, look, it's the one that took your
Second
Boris
level
from you.
Nightmare.
Hey, bitch.
And again, I have to bring this up, but hello, Ophelia in ink form.
God damn it, stop making me want Brutal Legend 2 already.
So 2 versions came out of that ink machine. Or, I don't know, like, some of them survived, some of them came out. Because this one was the more innocent one, saying that it doesn't remember who its name was, but they just call it Alice. Meanwhile, this was the first version we met. Turned out to be a duplicate? Still
Yeah,
months after watching
Susie
playing
Campbell.
those games,
Yes.
just trying to put things together. Just let
And
things
that
get
one
into
is
it or something, I guess.
Allison Pendle.
It's
I
kind of
still
interesting.
can't get over her design. Like, it legitimately does seem like what would happen if a human fell into the ink and became a corrupted half-human, half-cartoon being, you know?
Her studio area behind the.
Kind of reminds me of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I guess in a sense.
Yeah, like there was
See?
all those
Or
corpses of the
Two-Face
Butcher
from
gang.
DC Comics.
Apparently they were trying
That
to
too.
use to make her look beautiful, so this was her best look until before all that happened. Wonder if she looked like a skull underneath before all this. Plus, I also noticed her hair looks like it's just, unlike the bendy textures over there, it looks like her hair is like just stagnant. Like,
Yeah.
It looks dripped on. It seems to be. Also, her halo kept on flopping around. It's even got a crack in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Over here.
It just like a rabbit went. It just like a rabbit went emo.
Okay.
Oh.
She may need a bit of a. I think she probably needed more ink in another department, but that's another story.
Not to mention the boob shrinkage.
Yeah. Anyway,
we
this,
already have enough Rule 34, the bitches as they are, so...
Yeah, we don't
Anyway,
need
this
any
one-
of that, thank
this
you.
was
No, thank
this was a
you.
massive surprise from Chapter 4. Like, we weren't expecting another Alice.
Yeah, no joke about that.
But again, I guess that was teased because there were 2 Alice voice actors, Susie and... what was the other one's name?
Allison.
Oh, Allison.
Allison
So,
Angel and Susie Angel.
The 2 of them, I guess there was a bit of a rivalry. And I believe if you took the Angel path, there was a tape recorder of something.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say, they come right out and say it in Chapter 3 that Susie Campbell got the shaft. And
At least Allison looks good in a ponytail.
Then in the later one, it said that I believe Susie
What do you think,
got
Master?
a lunch date with
Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, in Chapter 5's office, they were going to put up a ritual, which eventually turned her into this.
Yeah.
How she stuck around, I don't know how.
I do love her ponytail.
And there's Tom.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's hard to see it in the back.
Tom Boris.
The Borises. Let's go in chronological order. Beta Boris.
Tom.
Beta Boris.
The Beta Boris is not.
Papa was the original name.
Well at all.
Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released quickly with Chapter 5. Man, I'm going all over the place. With Chapter 1. Quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. Yeah, I believe he was on,
Yeah.
that rack in the
But at
back,
least his gut looks so
didn't last long.
detailed.
Yeah,
He's not
pretty
aged well
much.
at all.
Yeah,
Not in the
He didn't last long.
His eyes looked
Nope.
tapped on. Before, although I know what Jesus right to hear, but Chapter 2 was a really stiff version of that animation for both.
Yeah.
Boris. All he did was just
you're right. He actually kind of
step. But in
Yeah.
Chapter 3, they've refined his animations into
Are you
this
right,
right
Master?
here, Boris the Wolf. A Friend to the End was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s, a blend of
Is
West Coast
everything
and East
alright?
Coast animation styles. I know West Coast was Disney, but
I
what
don't
was East
believe
Coast at the
my
time? MGM?
powers are
Not
enough
a
in
clue.
this.
I probably have to look that up later.
Just hang a
The
little
sad
longer,
and
Master.
supportive Wolf won over the hearts of many.
You shouldn't
Although
really.
at times he was a headache for the development
shouldn't
team
really
due to
encourage
his
him.
AI taking a mind
At
of its
least-
own during production. Much like the elevator in Chapter 3, I bet.
How about you
I do
find
remember
another
before
form,
Chapter 4,
Master?
Boris just followed us around in Chapter 3, but in Chapter 4 we had to lead him through the dark tunnel. So I guess that's what they mean by a headache.
Yeah, he's still waiting on the
Give us a
people,
moment, people.
Yes.
Are you alright, Master? I feel strange.
Don't worry, Master. This is only temporary, okay?
Yes, don't pretty much mock him, humans.
And he also got a quick new animation during the tunnel segment where he was looking around during the noise that was
Oh,
happening
yeah.
at the
I
time.
remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
I think this is the
Shut up,
last one.
Alex.
Oh, there's still more. The Brute Boris.
Brute
that's what they call
Boris.
him.
Brute Boris.
Yeah.
Alice Angel's monstrosity, Brute Boris, was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster.
Another level 2 nightmare,
but with a
Master.
more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting.
Okay, that's a detail I don't know if I actually needed to know.
Ribs, maybe a heart, maybe one of the hearts from maybe crafted.
What
I
on
don't know what this
earth?
thing around his neck is. A belt?
I just imagine him going, Boris wants soup.
Fire bad.
Oh, this actually is based by a Frankenstein monster.
Of what kind?
The original classic.
Alright.
We fed him soup in one of the chapters here, like, Boris wants soup.
Indeed powerful.
Indeed, it can knock you backwards.
It is indeed very powerful.
Those bastards.
Alright, another level 2 nightmares. The Butcher Gang.
The Fisher
Yes.
make up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the
The
characters
Piper,
were designed first
Striker,
were
and
reverse
Fisher.
engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon forms. That's an interesting fact. Like, if I were trying to reimagine these things, I guess that would be a spider because it has 6 arms. That'd be just a regular guy, and I have no idea what this one was supposed to turn into.
A pirate.
A pirate captain?
Yes.
I mean, the original names are what? Barley, Charlie, and Edgar, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the names. Although this one doesn't have maybe if it had a beard, I'd probably make it out a little better.
Also, can you go back to the Boris if we forgot the Tom model?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I completely jumped it.
There's Tom
Yeah, all of a
Boris.
sudden, this Boris came out of nowhere. I like to think, funny enough, that the foreheads between the Borises are actually a bit different. This one looks kinder and all that. I imagine Allison just painted the black on top of his eyes so he looked menacing to other enemies amongst the ink machine.
Yeah.
That's one.
Actually, it's
theory, I
Thomas
think.
Connor being,
It's just
serious
I
manner.
think.
That makes sense.
I'm not
And
sure what the
do you
story
recognize
of the
his arm?
is, though. We do know that it came off of
Yes.
an animatronic in Chapter 4.
It came out the animatronic.
Okay, yeah, his arm was taken off. You can actually see the...
Yeah.
If it stops blurring for a second. You can see that there actually is no arm up to that point.
Yeah.
So the question
Doesn't
is,
have
how
one.
did it get chopped off in the first place?
What
By
is
the
that?
ink
Well,
demon.
maybe the game would have,
Or
assumed that.
Susie Campbell.
Maybe the game was like a chop. Maybe it was wait, Chapter 5. Something about some things falling into the ocean. I never seen again. So I guess maybe his hand got dipped in the ink and then it lost.
Oh.
That's
That's
freaky to
this
Maybe they just
think
wanted a
about.
snack or something.
It's
Yeah.
like similar to the dark ocean.
Okay. And
That
then
could be right.
There's his head.
There's Bertram.
Bertram.
Hi, Bertram.
Another
sitting
level
there
2
outside the
nightmare, and
machine
this
and
one is a
Bertram
carousel
standing on
ride.
top of it.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay, the main gallery.
Here we go.
Yeah, the freaking...
Luigi's
That
Mansion.
one looks like he had a crossover
Yes.
with Venom. Just off of
That teeth,
Yeah.
I can
that
see it.
teeth remind me of the tainted coil.
Is
Oh.
ridiculous.
Some of the units, yeah.
Guys,
Indeed
guys, I'm
intimidating.
going, my shiny teeth
And there a hand.
Oh my...
Another
yes,
level,
the
a
giant
level 3
hands we fought
Nightmare.
in the-
This
in
one
the,
comes out of the
swamp
ink
ink.
and
I
grabs
don't think we ever also
boats.
got an explanation for that either.
Ah.
Gave us a huge helping hand by making us run away
Oh,
faster.
Yeah,
shut
pretty much.
Mickey's gonna own your ass.
God
Ah.
damn it.
You know, cute little
Sammy
Sammy
Lawrence.
before he got boots. I see what he's going for with the original design, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's the
Pipers.
the concepts. Oh, yeah, Piper, Striker,
Striker,
the
and Fishers.
Fishers. Yeah, they're again.
I
we
still hate Fisher just because he cost me that fucking Tommy gun every single time that one stream I had.
Yeah.
wasn't the Fisher the
know.
one that killed me during the Halloween update?
I'm all but certain, yes.
Also, again, that one of the plungers we got from Chapter 3, I definitely think it came off of one of their legs.
Oh.
Quan
Well,
Shing,
just as
them,
you
I
said,
believe I
Alice is
said.
Quan Shing everything to death.
What is this facial
Yeah.
design, by the way? I wish I could zoom up to that, but that is something out of the Disney area, but in the more creepier tone.
It is.
You
I
said
know.
something about it having a Cthulhu mouth,
It
didn't you?
is.
Yeah, but I'm more
Oh, yeah,
concerned
the
about the
Cthulhu
eyes.
mouth.
What the heck is going on there?
It's stunning.
Your guess is as good as mine.
He looks more tired than I do.
I can see it.
And here's the two Alices. Yeah,
Here's
Wow.
the two
I
Alices.
think they look a little better put on paper than
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually
Yeah.
do.
yeah, like her like the corrupted Alice's eye looks a bit more inky. Like I was actually wondering
Yeah.
why are there no reflections of ink for this model? It would have looked a lot
Maybe because it's just the
creepier
first
to see
model.
sheen coming off of that ink eye.
Yes.
I do not know. I
Also,
honestly don't.
Also, I just noticed she has a butcher apron.
Oh.
Yes.
Uh,
No, I can't even see
I
it.
wonder if that would have looked better or worse for the final product. 'Cause,
Who
again, she
knows?
was tampering
Maybe.
with ink, so maybe that could have worked a little better, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, there's the fat ink
The-
machine
the
and the
biggest ink machine
studio.
Of all, like again, now we see what it was leading down to, but
It's
why
the
is there
ink
an
machine
on
inside
top
of the
it?
ink
On
machine.
top of an ink machine.
That's very
Inkception.
complex.
Imagine,
Very
imagine,
complex.
that being your
Let's just
power
say
model.
it's the heart of the dream.
I think you'll probably either drown or get crushed by the weight of that ink.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the
Indeed.
heck is going on?
But I
there?
gotta
Is
warn
that
you,
supposed to
Master,
be
there is
Hazen's
gonna be a
area?
guardian.
Or is that supposed to be a representation of the
I think
entire
so.
studio?
The beast Bendy we saw, that's gonna be the guardian.
I see.
And then there's the throne room.
You choose
There's-
wisely.
And there's the
There's
throne.
only one thing Bendy has never seen. He's
Yeah.
been there for his beginning, but he's never
We've
seen.
never seen
Yeah.
the end.
I believe that
Yeah.
what's hanging on off this. What?
You have to admit that was actually a pretty creative way to defeat Bendy. Is literally
Yeah.
showing him the end. You have to admit it was actually pretty creative.
That was
Yes.
well done.
Before they confuse the heck out of us.
It is.
Yeah. All those. There was like probably multiple projectionists that were roaming around, so he's been taking their heads and their bodies and cramming them to his throne room.
Yeah.
I think those chains on the hooks of the throne are supposed to be like broken film reels or something.
I think
Yeah.
so.
And then
Maybe.
there's
And there's Brute Boris.
Boris, but with eyes.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Somehow I feel like it would have been even more heartbreaking to fight him if he had those eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look around like a
You could
cute
hear
pup.
Time Shadow's voice that she was not happy about that.
Walking around
Nope.
with cute puppy dog eyes and trying to kill you.
Could be worse. That could be like if he had those eyes. Imagine them being golden and that being Goofy if he's Norded. Kingdom-
Goofy
Kingdom
on
Hearts.
steroids. Oh boy, I think there's been a recent Mickey Mouse cartoon with that.
Yeah.
No.
Goofy on steroids and also being Norded.
Oh, great.
No.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, we don't need
Okay,
it.
that's pretty much the archives, I believe. But
That's it.
how about we just talk about the main game? Like, what were your favorite parts during filming?
As in playing for Double Shadow?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to go first, then I'll figure mine, Shadow?
Butcher Gang Improv.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes.
No matter how many memorable moments we had in that Double Shadow plays, us dubbing over the Butcher Gang during Chapter 5 it'll never get old. Like,
I knew it. I figured that was gonna be the one you wanted to say.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
So what do you think,
we
Master?
had way too much fun. You could hear us laughing so hard at that. Just, which way did it go, George?
It's rather impressive.
Don't tell George, please.
And pleasing.
I think my favorite version of during that Butcher game was
Yes.
adding Yosemite Sam to this guy as he walked away in defeat.
Or just like, I thought you had him.
I thought you had him.
Scratch, Grounder, please not right now. My favorite part.
It's going to make Butcher Gang cartoons.
I remember
and
that.
Yeah,
Remember
we
I
still
said
want
they
to.
remind me of the Three
I
Stooges,
actually-
and they
Yeah,
actually
Now that
said
the
they
Chapter
are
5
the
map
Three
actually is
Stooges.
out in
Ha!
the workshop, might actually go back and animate that section. Who knows?
I was surprised that the Chapter 5 assets came out so early enough so that I was able to make my my Halloween video using this model.
Ah.
And speaking
yeah.
of this model, I believe this is my favorite moment from the game as well when we were recording.
Yeah,
it. Wow, like
that
I
really
was
caught us off
literally-
guard.
with the no
Indeed.
music. I was actually watching the scene play out, and what you see in my main video is literally that, with the Storm Escapes music and the Shadow Blot theme playing around as you escape them. I was like,
Yeah.
Can you imagine when Shadow Bendy does Chase You, Benny Hill plays?
well, first off, you need to be fast as Beast Bendy. Second, you'd have to have a cameraman going through the hallways, and then all of a sudden you have a Scooby-Doo segment instead.
You want me to jump into SFM now and do that because it's possible. I will do it.
Yes.
Just make a
We'd like
joke
to
out of
see
maybe.
it.
Yes.
I think it goes without saying that this game, we think this game, there's only one game that comes to mind when it comes to the dark and perverted side of the animation, and it keeps coming up again and again, but it's Epic Mickey.
Oh,
yeah, I love
yeah.
Yes.
That.
I mean, literally, my avatar is stinking out of that game, except, made by a friend of
The
mine.
clock tower.
Freaky ass clock face, yeah.
Ah.
This is coming from somebody who never even played Epic Mickey all the way through.
Yeah, one of my
Like,
first nightmares.
I love that.
I wish they ported
Nice.
the first game to Steam. You only have the second one, but it's not as memorable.
What exactly was the problem with the second one besides being a little less inferior?
A lot of things, I believe. First off, too much voice acting. Like, it kept repeating the same thing over and over until you got it right. And then there were some weird mechanics and a shorter length with less of a emphasis on, like, urgency for these characters. It seems like everything's fine except just something that the Mad Doctor's plotting.
I do like
Yeah.
I do like the voices they chose for Oswald, especially the Mad Doctor. I love
Yeah,
that.
actually, that voice should sound familiar. It's actually the voice for Oswald was the voice for the Phantom Blot in the DuckTales.
Oh.
Wow.
Really?
Was it Frank
Wait,
Welker?
the new
Was it-
DuckTales or the old?
Wow.
The old DuckTales. And yes,
I did
Frank
not
Welker
know.
was
Oh, Frank, like,
Ah.
I've been saying this multiple times.
Cool.
If Mel Blanc
Actually,
had a
Frank
successor,
Walker actually
Frank
voices
Welker.
Megatron
For
and
sure,
Scooby and
yeah.
Fred.
Yeah, I know
like
about
Frank
that.
Welker's a fucking legend.
Amen to
He's
that.
a legend.
Yeah.
Oh, and also,
And
I know this is out of context, but
pretty good.
Yeah, they were.
he was
I just
also
wish they
involved
weren't
in that
wasted, like, I
adult
believe the ending was
movie
They won't know what
called
hit them. Turns out they were right.
Once Upon a
We will
Girl.
never know what hit them because
Never saw it.
I'll tell you about it after this.
Good idea.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but that's a whole other can of worms right there.
Mm,
Okay, how about this? What's your outside of filming? What's your favorite moment from the game?
Favorite
as in general or?
In general,
There was definitely a
favorite
lot of
moment from
things
the
in
game.
it. I have to admit, were pretty cool.
And this could
Yeah.
be on the betas as well.
That was an easy one for me, seeing Alice for the first time. Because I don't think
Yeah.
I'll ever scream as girly as that again.
Definitely seeing the good Alice and the good boy, like, and Tom, like that caught me off guard. Like, whoa.
There's two of them, holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are 2 of them.
Yeah.
You can even hear me spluttering all that while when chapter 4 ended.
Let's just say they're the ones who give the visitors false hope.
After
God.
trivial amounts of work.
That
It was easier in the first version of Chapter 3, but then they kind of upped the difficulty against the Butcher Gang. Ugh.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Only lucky Ricto gave me that advice to get it.
Are you alright,
cheese it
Master?
out, even still, not fun.
Not to mention, like, hiding in a corner,
Yes.
just taking out like that.
Would you go back to your Shadow Lugia?
There's no doubt in my mind that my least favorite part of the game was indeed the corridors of Chapter 5. That entire stealth area, and I had to keep hiding and hiding and hiding and hiding and hiding.
Yeah.
You guys made it a fun game.
We have the benefit of just, improving our way through it. Just
We're almost done.
Yeah, improv was
Just
made to,
10 more
go
minutes,
faster
okay?
and also to keep us entertained.
Yeah.
My 22
Evidently
minutes.
people thought it was
Anna,
funny
you
as
do
well.
realize you're putting the
22
master at
minutes
great
it took,
risk
and the
here.
only way to make it funnier was just to
Master,
add
if you want to leave, you can leave.
Screaming noise to a Super Mario 64 theme with a random cameo by the DA Games. In the final
Yes,
fight.
master.
This
I
is
will give you my
quality
report
content.
after this.
Yeah, by cheesing the rest of the way through. Ugh, freaking. Just get my aggressions out. Like, I hate that moment in the game. Ugh.
Okie dokie then.
Actually,
All right.
I may want to change it out though.
Well,
let's just change it out though.
that went better than
Favorite moment in
expected.
the game was the
Yes,
transformation.
better than
Favorite
last time.
filming of the game
Yeah.
was definitely
Oof.
the puns from Chapter 4.
I'm glad that
Angel
Nice
Witch
was in
was
here.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been
perfect
pretty
idea
bad.
for Alice.
Yeah,
And,
if she
again,
found
thank you
out,
for giving me
I'm
that
heading to
short
books.
filmmaker animation of Alice with drowned Ophelia's guitar.
You're quite welcome. I had fun animating it myself. Even if nobody really got the context when I channel.
Really?
Well, yeah, I hate to say that. I mean, if the guitar wasn't gonna give it away, I don't know.
But
what
still,
were there
I think
possible
that
chances
wise
of
man
fixing
really
the
liked
game?
my nightmare.
Fuck always.
Don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they fixed a couple of things. in the
Maybe
first three
someday he
chapters.
could come
I
back,
believe
to
those
join
were
us for like
fantastic
Layers
to
of
play.
Fear or
I mean, we've replayed
Doki
them every
Doki
time to
Literature
find new
Club.
things to do.
If-
If
If he wants to, that is.
Oh, thank goodness.
Bendy Land just to get to, the boss. It's like, you gotta turn 4 power stuffs on and then go through. It's like, ugh.
I mean,
Yeah, I admit that was kind of.
I mean, the whole concept was we're going through a test version of a theme park. Kind of similar
Yeah.
to what Walt Disney did with It's a Small World with a showcase, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Or
I-
Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, that.
This target shooting wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I got the achievement on the first try.
Lucky you.
Let's see, the first area was the shooting. The second area was
I did
the
too.
Butcher Gang part. I didn't. It was a.
Yeah, that was annoying.
It was unique,
Yeah,
but
it
it was
was-
a little tedious.
But still, it's funny. Hey, guys, ooh, get the soup, get the soup.
Get the soap. Get the soap.
Go, George, for Christ.
Get the soup.
Get the soup.
Who's
It's a kind of have a bad feeling right now that Snatcher would not be happy if, he's
I'll
Or
give
that
it a pass 'cause
Master
it's not
Wiseman was
Chapter
here.
5's long career.
I don't
the
know.
Butcher Gang themselves were the most annoying part.
I mean, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but you know what I mean.
From time to time, but they upped their
I know.
difficulty pretty badly when it came to the.
Speaking of which,
chapters
how
3
was your
through
time with
5.
them, anyways?
I will admit.
Oh, it was good.
Well, at least that contract is now over,
I will
right?
say, like, the very first
Not exactly.
does,
What?
like, it gets you. Just,
Let's just
I somehow
say,
saw
we are doing gameplays with each other.
Boop the bend and die.
Too good to be true.
Basically, would you rather? And as well as I promise two birds to be in their next movie, as well as be in their Would You Rather too.
All right.
Ugh. Yeah.
And plus,
Oh, yeah,
I
that was a
did
thing. Chapter
finish
3,
my art of
delete
the
now,
Hat in
I
Time
remember my least
outfits.
favorite part
Oh
of the
yeah, I
game.
did see that. It's pretty good.
Before Chapter 5.
Thanks.
Was the
My
original
favorite
Chapter
personal
3.
favorite one is
What
the
did they
Shadow
take, 45
Puppet.
minutes to go
Probably
through
my
up and
best
down
one.
Those floors? Because before they revamped Chapter 3, we had to find all the collectibles on all the floors. Hence, before...
Oh yeah, that was when before.
Yeah.
They
Uh-huh.
Oh right, you
condensed it down
guys
and
didn't play that version.
No, we didn't. No,
I had the unfortunate task of doing that.
Yeah, we actually waited around until after Chapter 3 was updated to condense all that shit down. So
Yeah, you guys got
Yeah.
the easy version. I got the annoying version. And somehow that moment in the game where the Bendy comes out after cutting it out, you guys kept that moment for your music.
Oh yeah, and who could forget the very well done Hello Neighbor crossover?
Oh, yeah.
the Bendy mod. I
Yeah,
almost forgot about it.
I recorded moments from that.
What?
I believe.
Oh yeah, it's a crossover
Chapter
between
3
Hello
was all
Neighbor and
one
Bendy.
episode, chapters 1 and 2 were in.
Oh, okay.
Were in,
It's a
first
Halloween
two chapters.
special.
No, not two chapters. We're in episode 4 of the Fun Bag. Again, I wasn't expecting to be fighting against a homicidal Jimmy Neutron.
And Prissy Skip.
Speaking of which, where's Bendy?
I don't think they'll be old.
He's
They've
basically resting right now.
Okay.
It's midnight in my area.
All right.
That was weird though. Like, why? Like, the neighbor was both Bendy and Sammy. I was not expecting him to be Sammy.
I know, just the walk cycle gets me.
every time.
His first appearance gets me the most. Like, where did that come from? Are you killing yourself? Apparently, what the heck is going on in that room?
Hello, goodbye.
And this is coming from because Shadow and I still have to play Hello Neighbor, but somebody actually did gift it to us, so we might just be able to get to it now.
All right.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard some mixed things about that game, so I don't know how that's gonna go.
Yeah, I heard that can be very. It can be glitchy.
Just a bit.
It's a strange game. That's
Was it
all
also
you need to know.
randomly generated, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
also
That if it can be so popular.
True that.
I never really watched any gameplay of it. It's just collect this, collect that. And I believe the house
the
got.
ending was just abrupt. Like,
Just a bit, yeah.
like the ending was very abrupt. It's like, wait, that's it? That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just about covered everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think
And
there
then
is still
go
one.
on DeviantArt and check out the Bendy corn.
Oh
No.
God, Shadow.
No,
why?
I'm not putting up with that either.
Wait, aren't we forgetting something else though?
I don't know.
What?
What?
Just
Oh,
was announced
never mind. I found
recent-
something else.
Oh,
There it is.
Bendy
that-
and the English.
that.
Yes.
I really
What a
love
lovely
I just love the
send-off.
look of the bee.
I'll just leave it here as we go out. Any other
Yeah.
thoughts? Any other opinions?
Yes.
Nope, that's it for me.
Once again,
Any
thank you,
thoughts?
Meatly, for such a wonderful game. even
I
if
thought it was a
did
very,
get broken at
very
some
good
points.
game.
Yeah.
I think
Indeed.
I fell to the floor a few times in the earlier chapters.
Run
It
into a
definitely
store
But
like
yet-
with my girlfriend and Bendy
But
got
yet,
fucking
there's so
stuck.
many questions that need to be
Yeah,
answered.
I remember
Yes.
that. That was fun.
I bet we'll find that out in Bendy and the
wait.
Dark
Oh, yeah,
Revival.
They did manage to finally fix that
Yes.
eventually, didn't they?
I think. I don't know.
Because it hasn't happened again.
Yeah, it has.
I think it will be coming in November.
Well, we're in
Yeah.
November now.
I think that's that covers
Yeah,
everything.
maybe
That was
somewhere
Bendy
in
seeing,
November.
the most surreal
Well, we'll just have
game
to wait.
experiences in a while.
Indeed.
Indeed.
What happens when Mickey becomes twisted? There you go.
Exactly.
When
That's how
Suicide
Mickey
Mouse
becomes
Diary
twisted.
becomes,
Yep.
a good game.
Oh.
Actually, in the I know this
Yeah,
is
what
off
are they
topic
going
from
for
Bendy,
here?
but in the original Epic Mickey
I got nothing,
games,
so.
basically you fight the Storm Oswald instead of the Shadow Blot
Is that
as
right?
the final boss. Yeah,
That was Bendy and the Ink Machine.
there's actually concept art of that
Oh,
idea.
Now what?
Let's
All
wait
right.
for, Meatly's next game.
Just
He's-
giving you a fun fact.
I think.
Okay.
Teaser or not. probably start
All we
soon.
can do now.
And it actually closed down the project of the Epic Mickey series
I guess we.
instead of making the Epic Mickey 3.
Wow.
I just got a few words to say to you.
Yeah, because we were left in the hangar of, Peg Leg Pete,
Get on.
as well
Best
as
choice of words you got, honestly.
Peepan and
Bring it on.
Small
What
Pete,
could possibly be worse
saying
than a giant
they don't know
dog?
what hit
There
him.
can't be anything possibly.
I'm just like lost in the loop about that.
Worse than a giant buff dog.
You know what I'm saying?
We got this. No
This-
problem.
What's worse, huh?
We can handle anything else than immediately throw
Yeah.
it away.
I hope
For
they could like
sure.
get back to the project of it. It was a really fun game.
Double dare you, motherfucker.
Oh no!
I know better. I'd say there was magic there.
Well-calculated understanding between creation. Big things are coming. And creator. Massive things.
Until next time, folks,
Yes.
when Double Shadow will play.
How very interesting.
Huh?
Such knowledge.
Bendy and the Dark Revival.
Oh,
Well, that happened.
that definitely happened indeed.
Will be returning soon.
Yes, so do stay tuned, everyone.
Indeed. Bendy will return.
Indeed. Well, this was indeed an interesting sit through.
Indeed. So, do I hear somebody coming for your door?
Huh?
I think it was some purple ghost.
Hello. Oh, you. I gotta take this, guys. Snatcher, what are you doing here? I'm looking for Hannah. Is she around? She
I'm
has
right
a few
here.
contracts to deal with.
I'm right here, Snatcher.
What are you doing? These things are gonna deal with themselves, you know.
I know, Snatcher, I know, but basically, Wiseman was here, and, well, we were just finishing Bendy in the ink machine.
Nice.
I made a promise to Riala, okay?
Well, are you done with it?
Yes.
Yeah, we are. Alright then, I'll be waiting outside. But don't take long!
Don't worry, we will.
Okay then. Well, everyone, hope you all enjoyed this. This is Riala, and we'll see you another time.
Yeah.
And
Hang
also,
on, Snatcher. I'll be there in a sec. I'll see you all next time.
farewell and pleasant nightmares, everyone.
And we'll see you all in Bendy and the Dark Revival.